Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to MFers Live. Yes, it is that time. Check it out. There you guys can tell what time it is. It's 8 o'clock. It is MFers Live. Yes, it's April 23rd, Monday. It's our positive news day, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is. Hello, Angie. Thanks for tuning in. Haven't seen you in here in a little while, dear. It's always great to see everybody popping in. It is Monday, so it is kind of back to school, back to work for most people. All right, there we go. All right, so we have everything. We're all in total order today. Yeah, I know I went back a page, but that page should be open. But all right, so we're gonna get some shout-outs going right away. Hello, Bunny. All right, now maybe it doesn't want to work with you today. Oh, well, yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, now it doesn't want to. Really? There we go. All right. So there's our good news history today loaded up. All right, we're going to get kids have kept me busy. Of course. All right, so there we go. We're going to do some quick shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get on quickly with our day. There's Susan Tremblay. Who else we got? We got Ashley Smith. And, of course, like always, ladies and gentlemen, we do have Nacho the Cat sitting in the studio with us. And, yes, we are filmed live in front of a live studio audience. Yes, but we're not edited. It is live. All right, we have Sarah Jacob. Who else do we have here? We have, oh, look, Bunny, your daughter, Melissa Morrison. There you go, dear. And then we have, it's our Joker on duty, Timmy Plain. There you go, Timmy. What else do we got here? Oh, look at this, Angie. Look, Angie, you got a shout out right on perfect timing, dear. Right on. And then we have Katrina Brown. And look at that, Timmy. You just missed it, buddy. You got yourself a shout out, bud. You did. And then there's Big Sexy Ken Cowell. He just wants to keep coming back. All right. And then we have Christopher Brockel. Oh, who else we have here? We have Brenda White. And then, of course, look, Mary Jane. Go for it. There you go. So, yes, hopefully everybody's had a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in. It is Monday, April 23rd, 2018. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are mere weeks away from celebrating a birthday, a little over a week. We turn 1 year old. Yes, a little over a week. We turn 1 year old. Actually, be 1 week tomorrow. Yes, 1 week as of tomorrow, and we will turn 1 year old. Yes, we will be streaming live for 365 days of the year for our very first year. So see if we can do it for a second year. What do you think? I think we can. Hello, Pizza. How you doing? Hey, Big Sexy. Thank you guys for tuning in. All right. And of course, as you guys can tell, Nacho is kind of sitting behind the MF toque. Yes, we had two of these. That's actually were won by MFers. But yes, you guys can actually get your hands on a toque. Yes, they are $25. But if you take advantage of the TT deal that is going on right now through MFers Media, you guys can actually get yourself a ticket and the toque for $35. So you save yourself $5. Can't go wrong. Big Who, that's right. It's Big Sexy in the house. Yes, Big Sexy. Can't count how you doing, buddy. It's great to see you. And yes, you guys can always purchase your tickets in advance if you guys want. We are having our birthday bash on May 4th. All right, $15 in advance, $20 at the door and thereafter. And if you guys come down to the Guelph Concert Theater on May 4th, you want to save yourself a few bucks, bring the non-perishable food item, and you guys will save yourself $5 off your ticket. So you guys can still have a chance to pay $15 at the door. And don't forget, $1 from every ticket sold is going to go help support the Little MF Foundation. Yes, the Little MF Foundation. We're going to create something for them too, because we always talk about our little MFers, right? We always do. They're our future, right? We got to guide them, so let's create a foundation to help them out a little bit more, right? And yes, I'm still waiting on the phone call back to see if we can actually help donate other places as well. Yeah. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, make sure that you like and follow MFers Live, and follow the event page too, because it changes. Yes, it does, because it will get updates that happen to the event that's going on. And yes, even the poster itself has changed. This poster is no longer the poster that's actually on the cover. The digital cover has been changed due to some switching around. But yes, if there's any more changes, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you guys check out the event page, and you guys would be totally up to date on there all the time. And I do try to share it off to all the pages so you guys all get notified. It's just sometimes it gets super busy and I don't get the chance to. That's usually, if there's any changes right away, I always put it on the event page first and then work my way backwards kind of thing, work around. All right. So you guys ready for some good news in our history today? All right. So my hair is just like all over the place today. Yeah, I just doesn't want to stay in one spot. All right. On this day, 23 years ago, a man from Liverpool found a reel-to-reel tape in his attic that contained some of the earliest recordings of the Beatles ever made. It was 1959, and the 16 songs included Hello, Little Girl, a Lennon-McCarthy composition that the Beatles never recorded, along with Ray Charles' Hallelujah, I Love Her So. The sessions discovered by Peter Hodgson had been made on a recorder that Hodgson's father had lent to Paul McCartney himself, yes. And that was actually found in 1995. So, yeah. So, what, 59? 59 to 95. Wow. So, it's like 36 years. Just sitting there. Never recorded, but they were sitting there. Yeah, right on. All right. So, we have some more good news on this day. Yes, on Shakespeare's 33rd birthday. An acclaimed honor was bestowed upon the young playwright when Queen Elizabeth I attended the Globe Theatre to see his play, The Merry Wives of Windsor. That was back in 1597. Wow, yes. Remember, Queen Elizabeth I, not the second. Yes, I know the second is pretty old, but it wasn't her. It'd be the first. All right, so after graduating from Law College of Howard University, the Phi Beta Kappa, the first black woman lawyer in the United States, Charlotte E. Ray, was admitted to the Washington, D.C. Bar Association, and that was in 1872. Yeah. Hank Aaron of the Milwaukee Braves hit the first of his record 755 Major League Baseball home runs, and that was back in 1954. See, I still wasn't even thought of yet. All right, so the Ramones released their debut album, which included the well-known track Blitzkrieg Bop, igniting the punk rock era from Queens, New York. And that was just in 1976. Eritreans voted overwhelmingly for independence from Ethiopia in a unmonitored referendum. That was just done in 1993. Wow. The French National Assembly voted 331 to 225 to approve marriage equality, making France the 14th country to legalize gay marriage. And that was just in 2013. So it was only like 5 years ago. 5 years ago. All right. And on this day, 12 years ago, yes, on this very day, 12 years ago, the first video was uploaded to YouTube. Yes. I know everybody likes talking to me about YouTube. But yes, the very first video ever uploaded to YouTube was on this very day, 12 years ago. And it is entitled Me at the Zoo. A short clip was posted by co-founder Jawed Karim, a programmer who partnered with his two former PayPal coworkers, Chad Hurley and Stephen Chen, to create the company. Just 19 months later, YouTube was bought by Google for $1.65 billion. Wow. Yeah. But yes, 12 years ago today, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are a YouTube fanatic, yes, 12 years ago today, the very first YouTube video was ever uploaded. So that is pretty cool. That is. All right, so we're going to share this off quickly because it's our positive news. It is. We're going to read a whole bunch of positives because you know what? I know there was some negative news that happened today in the news in Toronto. Our thoughts and prayers for myself and all the MFers go out to all the families who were involved in the tragedy that took place. Still, I don't know all the details yet, so I'm not going to go into it. But the Leafs are playing tonight, right, Master Chef? What? Are the Leafs playing tonight? Yeah. Yes. So this could be the Leafs' final game, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So for all the Leaf fans out there, be prepared. You might want to, because you know, Master Chef, he likes tuning in and letting us know what's going on. So yes. So how you doing, Peta? How you doing, buddy? Back from your vacation? Are you all settled back in, buddy? It's always great to see all my MFers when they come back from vacation. It's pretty cool. I love seeing the photos you guys take down there. Come on. I gotta love the photos. I've never been into Ontario yet. One day. Like, we are going to leave Ontario. We are. And I'm taking you guys with me, yeah. We're going to do the Canadian tour. in 2012. 2012. We're kind of past 2012, aren't we? Yeah, in 2020. That's it. Nacho, why aren't you like feeding me here, buddy? Come on, you're supposed to, nudge me. Go, just like whisper in my ear if you have to. I'm not buying you any more catnip. I bought you some today after work. Okay, be nice. And I got to make sure I keep it hidden from you. I do, right? Because he just loves his catnip. All right, guys. So we have some positive news that is happening. Like I said, I just wanted to touch base on it because, like I always say, there are negative things that happen in the world. There's a lot of negative things that happen in the world. And all we can do for those families that are involved is just our thoughts and prayers go out to them, hoping that those who are injured, get a speedy recovery. Those who are lost, that our thoughts go out to their families in this time of need. All right, guys, we have a whole bunch here now. I'm going to go back.
1-0.
Right. It's 1-0. First period? Second for who?
Boston.
Ooh, all right, for the Leafs fans out there, all right, it's 1-0 for Boston in the second period. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this might be the last game for the Leafs for the playoffs. All right. So, yeah, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I got to go pop back through here. All right. Is this the one? Oh. This might be the one right here. Maybe, if it opens.
Yeah.
I know we got a whole bunch of positive stories. All right. No, that's not positive. That's an interview, of course. All right, where is it here? All right. There's one for you. All right, this is a little girl. All right, so it's watch the sweet moment a herd of cows charge up a hill to listen to a little girl's concertina, yes. Hello, Shannon. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So who knew that cows would move too quickly for music? Yes. So last year, a young Irish girl named Grace began serenading her father's herd of cows. The youngsters can be seen perched on a stool. The youngster can be seen perched on a stool overlooking one of the fields of her father's farm in Kilmichael, Cork, Ireland. So thanks to a little encouragement from her dad, Dennis Lehan, Grace begins playing a tune of her concertina. The song, which is by Irish musician Sharon Shannon, is apparently popular with the bovine because as Grace continues playing the song, the herd of cows can be seen eagerly charging up the hill towards the music. So once the attentive cattle arrive at the fence, they line up in front of the young musician and quietly delight in the twinkle tune. And the little girl's reaction on her adoring audience says it all. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a YouTube video. You guys got to check it out. It's really cute. Hello, Mary Jane. Hello, Jen. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Ghost Pat. How you doing, buddy? Like I said, hopefully everyone's had a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in. Like I always say, make sure you guys get your comment and your reaction in, and your name is entered twice for every stream. All right, come on. I checked earlier today, ladies and gentlemen, we only need 50 more. All right, we have like just a little over a week left. Okay, we got a week and a day, a week left as of tomorrow. 1 week. We only need 50 more followers. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So like I always say, share out the show as we're streaming live, but share out MFers Live page as well. Tell them to join in and follow along, and they can get their notifications as well when we go live. And see if we can hit that milestone. We only have one milestone left. We've already hit one. All right, we've handed out over 200 prizes in under a year. All right, so let's see if we can hit the second milestone, which is 500 followers. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're only 50 away. Yes, just for I went live today. We are 50 away. So like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, share off MFers Live Facebook page to your friends, family. Tell them, come on, join in. Chance to win some free stuff. Hello, Heather. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so yes, okay, that's shared off. All right, so see, it's our positive news day. Today's Monday. We read a whole bunch of positive news that's happening around the world. All right, here's another one here. This is for all the animal lovers out there. This is a really cool one. So a woman's rescue of blind hawk results in return of its eyesight and return to flight. Yes. So when I first found this large shoulder hawk, it was sitting under a tree as I was leaving my office. It was clearly blind with a milky film covering its eyes. It was just sitting and not moving. Even as I cautiously approached it with my camera phone, I was concerned over its condition. But I had also never had any experience dealing with something like this. So I called the folks at Animal Control. So they picked up the bird and transported it to the Auburn Center for Birds of Prey in Matlin, Florida. I didn't know this amazing facility even existed. So over the next 6 weeks, I found myself observing and interacting with some extremely dedicated technicians and volunteers. The first night, the hawk was placed in an incubator in guarded condition. The staff took turns testing its blood and giving it antibiotics. Its health progressed until it could stand and see. So according to the staff, the exact cause of the bird's blindness was not identified, but they believe that it may have been a means of the hawk to protect itself from bodily infection. Wow. So finally, I received a phone call from the staff asking if I would like to witness the hawk's release. I quickly agreed, saying, yes, I'll be right up there to Matlin. Tell me when. They replied, no. The bird lived right near your Orlando office. That's actually its home. And we want to return it to its own environment. These birds are territorial and actually have long relationships where they're from. So a wonderful woman named Janice Bozowski then arrived near my office with the hawk. Next, the footage of the healed bird of prey that was once blind but now could see and fly. And of course, you know, what chance is it? You know, we have the anniversary, 12-year anniversary of the very first uploaded video to YouTube, and all our stories all have YouTube videos of them. What chance is that? Congrats, buddy. I don't know. What do you say congrats for? Hello, Kat. Thanks for tuning in. Of course. Yeah, peace, love, and positivity. Always, blah, blah, blah. Yes, as Pat goes and watches wrestling. It is Monday, so it's Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I haven't forgotten. I used to be a big, huge wrestling fanatic. I used to always watch it all the time. Watched it with my little guy. Yeah, his favorite wrestler was Eddie Guerrero. Yes. The little bugger would actually climb. You know, I'd stretch out on the couch after, you know, a night of baking and stuff, and he'd, you know, slink on top of the couch. I'm like, oh, hi, buddy. Yeah. He's like, hi, baby. You know, okay, whatever. You know, go like this. Next, you know, all I hear is 5-star. I'm like looking up, there he is like this. And he's doing the Eddie Guerrero 5-star frog splash on daddy when he's on the couch. But yeah, dead man. Always. Hello, Jess. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to leave your comment and reaction, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, comment, reaction, your name entered twice for some free prizes. All right. Oops. Almost went too far. Oops. All right. Here's one. All right. Since we do talk about our little MFers, all right. So this is a really cool one. So 10-year-old is traveling 620 miles to clean up coastlines after whale dies with 30 plastic bags ingested. Yes. So as we celebrate Earth Day, one of the most hopeful signs for our planet's future is the knowledge that environmental activists are still showing up. And these days, they're as young as 10 years old. Oh, excuse me. So Lily Platt, not Pratt, Platt. So little Lily Platt, for instance, is traveling more than 600 miles. So that's about 1,000 kilometers from Holland to Norwegian coast so that she can play a key role in a massive beach cleanup and plastic waste conference. Oh, hello, Gordo. Thanks for tuning in, brother. All right, so the 10-year-old, together with her mother and grandfather, will actually be joining volunteers in the Plastic Whale Coastal Cleanup and Conference on April 25th on the Norwegian island of Sorta. Did I say that right? Sotra. The event is taking place in memory of the plastic whale, a Cuvier's beaked whale that died on the Norwegian coast last year. Its stomach was full of more than 30 plastic bags. I started picking up rubbish after. Okay, this is a quotation, so it's not me. It's a quotation. I started picking up rubbish after seeing the effect that it had on wildlife, says Lily. I knew that every piece I picked up was one less piece that could harm a living creature. So as well as helping to clean up the island's coastline. The youngster will be attending a high-profile conference on plastic waste, along with key figures in the environmental movement from around the world, discussing the growing problem and how to actually protect the coastlines from further pollution. You guys can actually see more about the coastline and how the plastic whale spurred the founder below. Oh, wow, there it is. Okay. So I'll continue reading on. It's awesome. All right, so having been involved in many plastic pickups in recent years, Lily has been chosen as a youth ambassador for the Plastic Pollution Coalition and a child ambassador for HOW Global. So the beach cleanup and conference were initiated by environmentalist Kenneth Brovek, whose passion for the Earth's coastline spurred this collaboration of 28 organizations. Hello, Lydia. Hello, Christopher. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. All right, so Kenneth, who will be acting as a mentor for the group, recalls his reaction last year when he first heard about the plastic whale. So this is his quotations. All right, so it hit me hard. I was crying. I was angry. And I said, this is going to stop. He is excited about the conference and sees it as a part of a grounds well of support across the globe for tackling single-use plastics and the pollution that they cause. So I hope the Plastics Whale Conference will act as a catalyst. So when people across the globe come together and speak in the same voice, it actually sends a very powerful message. All right, yes, that is. We also, of course, we have Medic in the background, ladies and gentlemen. I guess he's doing soundtrack. All right, so this is quotations again. So it says to politicians, to governments, and to countries around the world that we have had enough, and we want the plastic pollution to stop. The beach clean this week will restore what was once a pristine part of Norway's coastlines. The Norwegian government will be supporting the effort by providing cranes and other equipment to remove the heaviest waste items. So Lily reminds us of the importance of everyone, businesses, governments, and citizens coming together. The natural world is the only one that we have. If you'd like to know more about the Plastic Whale Coastal Cleanup and conference, or would like to support this event in April, you guys can actually check it out. There is a link there for their website right on the scenes. It's links. It's YouTube's right on. So this is actually, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, go check out the link when we share it. You guys can always follow along on the Good News Network app or on www.goodnewsnetwork.org because that's where we get all our positive news from. Because I don't have to go look anywhere else. When we first started doing the positive news, I actually had a couple of spots I was going to. But upon finding the goodnewsnetwork.org, we just have so much of it that comes flooding through it that I don't need to go find anywhere else. So that's pretty cool. That is. So right on, Lily. See? Our little one up for our future, right? They're already doing stuff already. All right. So, all right. What do we got here? Oh. All right. So we're going to let's see here. And it opens up the picture. I don't want the picture. All right. There we go. All right. So this is dated from today. This is about 6 hours ago. All right. So a woman flies around the world to adopt 4 orphans. Yes, 4 orphans with the same genetic disorder as her. Mm-hmm. So Christy Smith did not want to undergo the stress and headache of trying to have a biological child with her rare genetic condition. So instead, she adopted and saved 4 other kids who suffer from the same disorder. So Smith was diagnosed at birth with, this is interesting, phenylketonuria, also known as PKU, a condition that can lead to seizures, developmental disabilities, and mental and physical disorders if it is not treated properly. So her parents discovered that if they could keep the condition in check by keeping their daughter on a restrictive low-protein diet, thanks to a special dietary formula that Smith drank on a regular basis, She was able to finish high school, graduate with 2 college degrees, and settle down with her husband Matt in Tucson, Arizona. There you go, I got it. Tucson, Arizona. When they started talking about having kids, however, the odds were not in their favor. Smith's online research showed that trying to give birth with PKU often ended with fetal abnormalities and miscarriages. So upon researching the possibilities of adoption, Smith found 2 children in China who also had PKU. And this is a quotation from her. I didn't want to potentially go through all that headache and heartache and stress when there are kids who need a family out there, said Smith, according to Today. We loved the idea of giving a home to a kid with PKU because we know how to take care of it. When I told my husband about it, he said, "Are we going to China?" So in May 2015, Christy and Matt brought home their 2 new adoptive sons, Andrew and Luke. The boys, both of whom were 2 years old at the time, had been raised in an orphanage that understood PKU and cared for the condition. So Andrew and Luke were smart, curious, and energetic youngsters. Then Christy heard about 2 more kids with PKU in China. So a boy named Ben, who had not been as nurtured as Andrew and Luke, was 13 years old at the time. Once he turned 14, he would be considered unadoptable and would be turned out into the streets. So additionally, the lack of treatment for his PKU caused him to have some developmental delays, among other issues. So the Smiths flew to China once more and adopted Ben and a 9-year-old named Caleb. Now the 4 of them are a happy, thriving family. So we drink our formula together, said Smith. We tell them that it helps to be smart and learn things. And we tell them without it, our brains will get sick. They came to us not knowing how to go upstairs or how to run and jump. They were overwhelmed. But now they are just flourishing, she said. They're becoming kind and courteous. And it's just like a light bulb went on for everything. From them understanding their PKU to all of their school and academic things. Right on. See, right on. So yes, see, always, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have a hard time conceiving, always think of adoption. There's always kids out there. And she saved a little boy that would have been, the following year would have been being turned out onto the streets. Hello, Lady T. Thanks for tuning in here. It's always great to see you in here. Tell Pandemic we say hi, of course. We are getting closer to those dates, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we're going to be seeing, like I say, you guys come down to the birthday bash. You guys can actually see Lady T and Pandemic performing on stage. Yes. Peace, love, and positivity, of course. And yes, just so you know, Lady T, because I know you're a little bit of a hockey fan, the Leafs are losing 1-0 to Boston right now in the second. I'm waiting to hear the next update that will eventually be coming across, because we seem to get updates like that. The hockey games going on, we find out about it. I don't even ask; it just happens. But yes, this is the game runner for the Leafs. They need to win this one and the next one to make it in the next round. I know it's on my phone. What up from Pandemic? How you doing, brother? Peace, love, positivity. Yes, I was trying to check your live stream out, but you kept freezing. And it happened when you went live again. But yeah, I get the peace, love, positivity, and I hear you say, "Oh, hey, how you doing, Mike?" And then yeah, the screen froze. So you gotta love Facebook. You gotta love it, right? All right, so that was that one. All right. Ooh, this is a nice little update. All right, let's see. We talk about a little on efforts. All right, so it's kind of like the little. All right. So yes, so facial recognition system helps trace 3,000 missing children in 4 days. That is awesome. So thanks to an innovative new facial recognition system, almost 3,000 missing children have been identified by city police and efforts underway to reunite them with their families. Hello, Medic. Oh, Medic's just going to randomly come up. Are you going to come up? Hey. Up. You just want love and all right. So Medic's going to be camera shy. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, Nick Boss, how you doing, buddy? Boss was in the house. All right. So the FRS was employed by the Delhi Police Department on a trial basis to scan the faces of 45,000 children living in children's homes. So during its testing phase between April 6th and April 10th, 2,930 kids were recognized as missing children. Wow. The technology uses a massive database of photographs and profiles to match the facial features of any child of that of a missing person. So if police are giving free use of the tech, it can actually track down thousands more children so that they can actually be reunited with their family. See, this is, gotta love the technology part of everything. It's great. So according to the NDTV, Bakpan Bakhal Andolian is working on a proposal that will allow the Delhi Police Department to actually use the software free of charge. So the National Commission for Protection of Children's Rights is also campaigning for the software's utilization. If such a type of software helps trace missing children and reunite them with their families, nothing can be better than this, says Yashwant Jean, a member of the NCPCR. That would be totally awesome. I would. Because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we have the technology. We do. We totally do. All right. So I'm going to share that off. Okay. Oh, that's to my page. All right. We're going to show this off to the MFers Live page. Okay. There it is there. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can always go check it out. And then, I can't forget the Twitter page. And yeah, if I could actually put this on the Instagram page, I would. But yeah, it only shares off to the Facebook and Twitter. But all right, so yes, all right, hello Kim, hello Caitlin. Thanks guys for tuning in. It's always great to see you. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you leave your comment and your reaction. You guys get a chance, get your name entered twice for every stream we do, because technology has actually been pretty good to us. It's been a while since our feed has been cut in half, and we've had to do double streams. It's kind of a bonus for you guys. Because it's for every stream. All right. So let's see here. We have, Chris Faber. There you go, buddy. And then we have DV. There you go, DV. Like I said, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, okay, look. So we got, big, sexy Ken Cal. These are shout-outs. These are everybody's names that had their name entered. So I like giving them a shout-out. Yeah, they may not have won a prize, but, you guys all mean something. So I love giving a little shout-outs to you guys. All right, so Debbie Griffiths. We have, Becky Radke. All right, who else we have here? Oh, you were in here earlier. Were you still here, Jessica? Jessica Gritzen. Oh, and then we have Jeff Bolton. What, Nacho? What? You want to hold on? Okay. Look, we'll read this one. And I'll let you hold this one. All right. So this is Stefan Franchetti. There you go, buddy. Stefan Franchetti. He's one of our MFers that
1-1
drives a truck. So 1-1, second period.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, update on the hockey game between Toronto and Boston. It is now 1-1 in the second round. Anything's possible. Come on. The Leafs need to pull up the socks and get this win to have the fighting chance in the final game. Oh, yes. All right. So let's see here. So this gentleman looks like he's stunned. All right, so Michael Bloomberg to write a $4.5 million check to cover U.S. Commitment to Paris Climate Agreement. Ooh. So former New York mayor and billionaire philanthropist Michael Bloomberg announced on Sunday that he would be donating $4.5 million to cover America's financial commitment to the Paris Climate Agreement this year. The donation, which is being issued by his charity Bloomberg Philanthropies, will be given to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Control. The contribution is an appropriate follow-up to a $15 million donation that Bloomberg made last year after America's withdrawal from the International Climate Treaty. So in addition to the donation, his foundation created the America's Pledge effort to ensure that there is no financial neglect towards the United States commitment to the Paris Agreement. So America made a commitment, and as an American, if the government's not going to do it, we all have the responsibility. So I'm able to do it. So yes, I'm going to send them a check for the monies that America has promised to their organization, as though they got it from the federal government, said Bloomberg in a Face the Nation interview. So it's dangerous to keep doing what we're doing, he said. If everybody would do the right thing, yes, it would be better. But if some people or some countries do the right thing, we all benefit from that. So through a statement from Bloomberg's philanthropist said that the foundation would uphold their promise to cover any cuts to UN climate funding by the federal government. The billionaire says that he hopes U.S. Donald Trump will change his mind in the future about withdrawing from the treaty. And yes, of course, there is a YouTube video, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can actually watch the interview below. Or our international readers can actually watch the video. Okay, so you guys can actually click the YouTube video to watch it. Or they also have the CBS News website attachment as well. So you guys can always check it out that way too. Hello, Becky. How are you? Thank you, Becky, for tuning in. All right. So see, we're going to share that off. So that's pretty cool. See, Trump. See, look. I thought you were a businessman. Come on. I gave Trump credit. I did. I totally gave him credit at one time, thinking, he could help the states out. He's a businessman, right? But what's he doing? You're pulling out from a treaty that you guys gave your word with. Come on. This is to help better the whole world. It is. All right. Now, come on. If Trudeau backed out, trust me, us Canadians would be riding him left, right, and center. Because you don't do that. You don't give your word and then back out on it. Come on. It's not fair. It's not. You're disappointing a lot of people out there. You are. All right. So thank you very much, Michael Bloomberg. All right. So you're covering up their butts. All right. Let's see here. What's this? All right. Oh, as soon as this one opens. Okay. So this one's about from 3 hours ago. So woman invites officer who arrested her to her college graduation. All right, so it's been 5 years since Tiffany Hall was caught in a cycle of substance abuse and addiction. Now she's medic. Come up. Come here. You know what? You're not gonna play camera shy. We know you're not camera shy. Come here. There. Look. Okay. Now you're just playing camera shy. Okay, there. See, I think MFers love you, medic. They do. They like seeing you, buddy. Yeah, you're like a little, kind of got animals all over the place, don't you, buddy? Yeah. You all good, bud? You totally all good? Here, give you a belly rub. Is that what you want? You just want the belly rub? You just suck. You are. Oh, you're going to put your hand, okay. Yes, see? Yes. All right, so I'll rub your belly, now keep reading. I rub your belly, now keep reading. All right. So, what? So, where is it? All right, so, we'll start all over, okay, buddy? We all. All right, so it's been 5 years since Tiffany Hall was caught in the cycle of substance abuse and addiction. Now she is about to become a college grad, and she credits her success to the police officer who arrested her. Yes. So Hall first met Lieutenant Jim Foster when he was arresting her on drug charges in Long Beach, California. It was to be the first of many encounters between Hall and the compassionate police officer. You know, good? You're actually getting pretty heavy for my leg, bud. Yeah, getting on, packing up some weight there, buddy. Yeah, packing on some weight. Yeah, or he's just like totally like entranced. He is. He's like totally. Does he look comfortable from that side, bud? Yeah. You're adorable. You're totally adorable. Where's your squeakers? Can you go find your squeakers? All right, go find. Oh, as he takes down Nacho. All right, go find your squeaker. Go get it. Hello, Jen. Hello, Jen. How are you, dear? Go find me the squeaker, bud. All right. So this is her quotation. All right. So I became a product of my environment, a drug infestation, and I became that. Hall said during their recent reunion at the police department. So, but then somehow, Lieutenant Foster became part of my life. For some reason, he would always take me to jail. So Hall says that whenever Foster was taking her to the station, he would chat with her about her situation and encourage her to make better choices. And then quotations again, of course. She was a unique personality, said Foster. Lots of humor. She had a great story to tell, and I noticed that she had a tough exterior, but a soft interior. Hello, Jello Jen. So Foster's kindness had such a positive effect on Hall that she says that it eventually gave her the courage to turn away from drug addiction and turn her life around. So 5 years later, the city of Long Beach recently reunited Hall with her old arresting officer, and the meeting was an emotional one. So during the event, Hall presented Foster with an invitation to her college graduation next month, a ceremony that the lieutenant says he would not miss for the world. So upon accepting the invitation, Foster said, the biggest joy of my professional career is from time to time having contact with the people who have found their way out of the horrible circumstances and into life's success. Things that a lot of us just take for granted for people who have much rougher life stories. Hall reportedly plans on passing the kindness forward by pursuing a career in social work. That is awesome. Right on. See? Did you hear that story, though? These positive thoughts, always helping. And it actually helped to encourage her to better herself and get away from the drug addiction. And like she said, she's going to be getting into social work. That is awesome. That's her way to pay it forward by helping others as well. All right. So, okay, maybe just does not want to share off today. All right. There we go. I love it. Gotta love when technology just, okay, now it just disappeared. All right. We're going to try this again. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta love technology. We are live, so it's not something that's just edited. So it's just like, yeah, I'm reading it, and then boom, read. It's live, totally live and uncensored. And that's why, I try to make sure I don't swear because I cannot afford to pay that swear jar anymore. I kind of put a good portion of money into that in the beginning of MFers Live. It's how we've gotten to be where we are today. All the little mishaps that we've had, all the things that we've learned, all the recommendations from people. It's been pretty cool. All right, so these are all moving around. All right, so this one is actually from 4 hours ago. Okay, if it wants to open. All right, so hopefully it will. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, it is a 12 days of global good. All right, so 12 days of global good story. Here we go. So girls discover new interest in STEM thanks to bracelets that have built-in games. Yes. So when Makita Ricketts was in high school, she was president of her high school math club, filled with fascination and for engineering and technology. She would spend her spare time building complex structures out of staples. So her preteen sister, on the other hand, is a different type of girl. Makeda noticed her sister had started losing interest in STEM, which is science, technology, and engineering and math, that the STEM education. All right, and she became determined to find educational toys or products to keep the youngster engaged. For Makita, this was a way to create common interests between the two of them and stay connected with her sister despite their age and social differences. So Makita's sister is not the only one either. Every day, millions of girls lose interest in STEM, which leads to economic ramifications for society. So only 1 in 4 women work in STEM. And for those who do, earn 33% more money than women who don't. So I want you, this is her quotation. Okay. I want young girls to see the opportunities and possibilities that STEM offers in terms of career development, economic empowerment, and the creativity that comes from it, Makita explains. So in 2013, Makita realized the lack of fun incentivizing products on the market and created Pink Think, an educational technology company that sells C-Style, bracelets that teach coding skills. So Pink Think creates innovative wearables that STEM powerful, relevant, and engaging. So in one game, Pink Think users are make-believe product engineers developing and marketing virtual nail polish. So in another, they are programmers that use a drag-and-drop coding language to program the lights on the bracelet. So Makita's mission is to encourage girls aged 8 to 14 to actually pursue STEM today so that they can increase the number of women with STEM careers in the future. So when taught at a young age, this experimental type of learning will carry on with students for an entire lifetime. So though Makita was not a Pink Think girl, she's grateful for her curious nature and learning abilities that helped her to be successful in building the business. So Makita has received numerous awards and recognition for her work, including the Yale School of Management Business Plan competition, Maker of the Year by International Ally Awards, and named Chicago Scholars as one of the 35 under 35 leaders making an impact. Wow, right on. So she's also been featured in Huffington Post and was recognized by Chicago Women's Magazine as a 2016 Woman to Watch. So STEM jobs are abundant and growing. Makita's sister, once a young girl with little interest in education, now dreams of becoming an engineer and is actually enrolled in camp to further explore her passion. See, it's the little MFers, yeah. Right on, Makita. So yes, so see, something so small, and it makes a big, huge impact. All right, so there we go. All right, so we're going to share this up quickly. We got time. Oh, yes, of course we got time. Yeah, I'm going to find another story. Okay, if this wants to work. All right, there we go. You know, I think I'd probably find more stories if I didn't have to fight with this thing. But at least we got the tablet back. We do. It hasn't broken down. Nothing. It's been working great. Totally awesome. Props. Like I said, it may stay in the shop a little bit longer, but I think it was worth it. I totally think it was worth it. All right, what do we got here? All right. Oh, no, that's a good talk one. What else do we have here? All right, so let's see here. So another good positive story. So we've read that one. That's a great one. We read that one. And we read that one. All right, so like I said, there are tons here. I can't believe it. Yeah, we've been reading most of them, too. That's pretty awesome, too. All right, so... Okay, here's this one. See this one? How's this one? Is this one going to be a video? Is this one going to be a video? Yes, there's a YouTube video for this one. All right, for the cat lovers and the animal lovers out there for you, here's a little animal story for you. All right, so this is actually from 3 days ago. You can actually watch a butcher politely show meat samples to a feline customer before giving it a free sample. And yes, on the link, there are 3 different pics, and he's kind of showing the cat, the different, like the cat's on this side, like on this side of the glass, and the gentleman's showing. That's actually pretty cute. So while some grocery stores may have a strict no shirt, no shoes policy, this supermarket in Turkey is a bit more lax about their customers' attire and their species. In a video that was published by RM Videos earlier this week, an inquiring cat can actually be seen standing on its hind legs, so it can actually get a good look at the deli meats. So unfazed by his customer's furry disposition, the butcher spends a full minute posting out the different meat cuts to the cat. When he finally settles on a treat that he thinks the feline will like, he cuts off a small piece and drops it into the cat's waiting paws on the other end of the counter. It's probably pretty safe to say that this cat will be a regular customer from now on. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, come on. You guys want to smile for the day? All right, if I haven't been able to put a smile on your face, you guys want to smile, go check out this YouTube video. It is cute, okay? And, you know, I know there's millions of cat YouTube videos. I already know that. But this one is adorable, and you really want to go check it out. All right, so we're going to tweet that off as well. Hello, Jazzy! It's great to see you, dear. It's always good to see you. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better. All right, what else we got here? Oh, We didn't read this one. This is from 3 days ago. Oh yes, because it was Friday. Because we weren't reading positive stories. It was just random days. All right. So this one's actually dated from Friday, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So on 4/20, so on April 20th, Colorado boosts record-breaking surplus tax revenue used for education and homelessness. So the legislation of recreational marijuana has not just been a cause for celebration amongst Colorado stoners. It has also been a lifesaver for dozens of important state programs. So according to CNN, the state government has harvested over $500 million in tax revenue and fees since retail marijuana stores started opening in January 2014. The majority of that income was used to finance programs that would benefit Colorado's most vulnerable citizens. So in 2017, Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper signed a budget bill that legally instated the Marijuana Tax Cash Fund, which would finance school health programs, the creation of permanent housing for homeless and at-risk citizens, and treating individuals with substance abuse programs and mental health issues. Wow. So this is a quotation. All right, so we expect to reduce incarceration, hospitalization, and homelessness for many of Colorado's most vulnerable citizens, says the bill. So thanks to the massive amounts of surplus tax revenue from state marijuana sales in 2016, over $66 million was distributed to Colorado schools through a grant program for bully prevention before the fund was even created. So the bully prevention program provides a coach to teach and counsel alumni and students alike about the emotional dangers of bullying. This includes character building exercises, destination of disciplinary consequences for bullies, and how to reward those who report bullying behavior. So for 4 years, the program has languished without funding until voters passed Proposition BB in 2015, which allowed the state of Colorado to keep additional marijuana tax revenues to distribute accordingly. All right, so to all the stoner MFers out there, right on, guys. See the states see it. Did you hear all the cool, great things that are happening because of this new
How
tax?
many little MFers are watching now?
None right now.
But
But I was reading the story. I was, okay, and it kind of reaches out to the little MFers, right? Because they are, it helps them out to the MFers who are in the States. It's a tax revenue that they have down in Colorado.
It's a tax write-off?
No, revenue.
Oh.
Tax revenue.
Oh, I thought you were just, I'm going there.
Tax revenue. No, it's a tax revenue. And yes, according to what reports are saying, it should be legalized sometime in July.
Yeah.
Right? But it is a story that was, it's a positive story. It is. Something that used to, a lot of Americans have had hard times with. They've spent many hours behind bars, getting the tickets, so much money being forked out. They legalized it down there, and the government was able to use the advantage of it. And yeah, they're actually helping. It is. It's helping out little MFers out there. It's helping out all styles of MFers, from people being homeless and everything. It's great. All right, what else do we have here? Do we have time? Yeah, we got time. All right. All right, see this one. I didn't read this one. Right? All right. Oh. Did I miss this gentleman? Oh, all right. So yes, I missed this one. There's a 12 Days of Global Good I missed. Where is? All right. So after grandmother loses ability to speak, man. Oh no, I did read this one. My apologies. Okay, it was yes. Man uses tech to get it back. All right. Yes. Okay. So yes, my bad. I did read that one already. All right. Hello, Kim. Thanks for tuning in. Hello. All right. So this is dated from 4 days ago. See, this is what I mean. There's so much positive news. All right. So this is actually a historic moment. All right. So 35-year Saudi cinema. So the Saudi cinema ban ends with men, women seated together for the movie Black Panther. Yeah, so from a Comic-Con fans out there. All right. So Saudi Arabia has just opened up their first movie theater in 35 years. And their first showing was available to both men and women. So the theater, which opened the day before in the capital of Riyadh, kicked off the kingdom's new cultural revolution by playing a showing of Marvel's empowering box office hit, Black Panther. So to celebrate the landmark event, the theater was filled with the country's most honored officials and icons, such as government representatives, ministers, diplomats, and celebrities. It is just great to watch a superhero fighting for his kingdom, surrounded by women empowered as warriors. With the issues of race and colorism was tackled. A 27-year-old political science told ABC, and all of this in Riyadh. So the lifted ban is just part of the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salam's efforts to create a more open and moderate Islam for the country. In addition to opening up theaters for men and women, he has also passed legislation that allows women to attend sports games, drive cars, vote, run for office, and pursue health care and education without a man's permission. Right on, buddy. So the Saudi government is also planning on adding 350 more cinemas with 2,500 screens by the year 2030 in hopes that adding such cultural investments will help steer the country's economy away from their oil dependency. The restoration of cinemas will help boost the local economy by increasing household spending on entertainment while supporting job creation in the kingdom. Culture and Information Minister Awad Al-Awad said in a statement. So that is pretty cool. So yes, so Saudi Arabia had their very first ever theater. And yeah, it was packed with men and women. And yes, because down in the Saudi Arabia, it's kind of like where they butt heads. That the men are the power, women have to get permission. But to see that equality is coming down right on. And of course, they got to sit and watch the Black Panther. Did you hear that cabbage is made out of plastic? Is that really?
What?
Cabbage is made out of plastic?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've had many cabbage rolls. I didn't know it was made out of plastic. Cabbage grows.
Yeah.
So how would cabbage be made out of plastic?
It's the stuff the Chinese make.
I don't know. Hello, Kelly. Thanks for tuning in here. It's always great to see you here. Hopefully you are doing well. Like I said, it's great to see everybody popping in here, even if it's only for a few seconds. Just see and say hi, guys. It's great. It is. Like I said, we have 1 week away tomorrow. All right. So here, we're going to. Yes, that is all the time that we have for the Good News Network for the night. All right. So, yes. All right. We are getting to that time, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are. We are. Yes, I know. Relax. Calm down, Nacho. Calm. Well, Kim says yes. You know what? I'm definitely going to have to look into this because I've had a lot of cabbage rolls in my lifetime. But I've never known it to be plastic because you always get it's a head of cabbage. And it's cabbage is grown. It's plastic. I'm definitely going to look into this. I'm really curious now. Now the wheels are just turning. They totally are. Oh, wait. It was proven on Facebook. That might explain it right there. Because it was proven on Facebook. It might not be real. There's a lot of fake stories go around. You guys got to be really careful what you guys find on Facebook. Like I said, you guys find me on Facebook, I'm live. I'm telling you guys exactly how it is. But yes. Hey, they burned. But yes, we have gotten to that time. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's great. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the positive stories we got. Like I said, there's always tons of them. There is. And I'm glad I get to read them to you guys. It is. Because I know some people don't have the time to sit and read. All you have to do is, turn on my show. You don't even have to watch. Just turn the volume up. You guys hear me. I'll sit and I'll tell you guys the positive news that's going around the world. It's pretty awesome. Oh, they burned it. But yes, thank you guys all for tuning in. All right, to the one out there, I know that you do watch. Right? You may not comment, you may not react, but I always remember shit down. And I want all my MFers to know I love each and every last single one of you. Okay, without you guys, I wouldn't have MFers live. It's all because of each and every last single one of you. All right, so trust me when I say I want to need you guys, I do. I truly do. Because without you guys, MFers live wouldn't be where it is. Come on, we have our May 4th bash that's coming up because we're going to be turning 1 year old a week from tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. 1 week from tomorrow. All right, so don't forget to get your tickets, all right? It's for a good cause. All right, you guys can always go check out the MFers Live event page. It's all right there. But yeah, look, and we even get to go host Mr. Jones's show. 2-1 for who?
Leafs.
All right, quick update, ladies and gentlemen, before we end tonight's show.
End of the second.
End of the second period, 2-1 for the Toronto Maple Leafs, all right? So they're going to go into their third period. All right, Leafs, you guys need to win this and win the next one to make it to the next round. Don't choke now. Come on, guys. Come on. You guys lose tonight. It's done. Sorry. All right, you just become another statistically. You guys have been every year so far. All right, you guys have been actually doing really good this year. Let's see if you guys can pull them socks up. But yes, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel. All right, keep spreading the peace, love, and positivity. All right, and always remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys can't say it to yourself, I'll always keep saying it to you. All right, if you guys are watching me live right now or you're watching me on a replay, all right, yes, even if you're watching on a replay, going, yeah, this guy was on like an hour or 2 hours ago, this is yesterday, it doesn't matter. It means to you. If you're watching or listening right now, it means it to you, all right? It does to you, and yes, and you. All right, never forget, ladies and gentlemen, that yes, you matter because you know what? You do. All right, if you guys want to sit there and tell yourself you don't, trust me, you do. All right, always remember that you matter. Yeah, guys, have yourself a great night. I'll see you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, love, and positivity, y'all. All right.